Hi, Tom here from Esports GG. I'm with Phony of Spacestation Gaming, one of your ALGS Split 2 playoff champions. Phony, how does it feel to win your first LAN title?
It feels really, really amazing. It's actually so surreal. Zainu's always talked about the feeling, and he's always wanted to experience it again, and it's actually so real. It's a blessing. It's really a blessing, and I thank God. I thank my wife, for this incredible journey that she's been on with me. And I'm finally excited to call, myself and my teammates LAN champions again.
Yeah, I thought you seemed like genuinely shocked, right, when you were doing the interview with We The People. Mm-hmm. You guys have been right at the top of Apex for a long time. You've obviously been in thereabouts. Why were you so surprised when you got that win?
I guess it was surprising to me because, with my experience with my two teammates, it hasn't been the best on the run. I mean, I fucking respect these guys to death. And I'll continue to always respect them no matter what. They're the best grinders in the game. It hasn't been the best experience. It's been like an emotional roller coaster. It's hard, getting two kids together to form an alliance with me. And I'm actually that's why I was so shocked. And I knew it was possible. That's why we included Don, because Don would be the glue to us winning this LAN, and I'm glad that he's here.
You gonna work with Don again in the future?
No, because he's currently with NIP, so but it was an amazing run with him, and I'm glad that he was able to experience it with us.
When you won and you realised that it flashed up on the screen, SSG are the champions, what was the first thing that went through your mind? Who was the first person you thought about?
I thought about my wife, I'm not gonna lie. She's the first person I thought about. Other than that, I just knew it was a blessing. I just thank God immediately in my head. I looked to my teammates, and it was an amazing experience.
I want to talk a little bit about your two teammates. Obviously, you're both two amazing players. Mm-hmm. Koiful, joined you guys after Split 1. He really seems to have improved. Mm-hmm. What do you think has improved the most about his game since he got on board with you guys?
I would say maturity. Him, getting more mature as the days goes by. I can see it in him. He's very determined, and he doesn't let the emotion get to him anymore like he used to. He's a very quiet kid. That's how he is, but I know he wants to win no matter what, and I like that from him. His work ethic is amazing.
And then you and Zainu, obviously, you played together for a bit longer. Mm-hmm. What is it about the two of you that made you two mesh so well when you got together over that preseason?
Zainu's a very informative person when it comes to endgame. He's always creating suggestions, always creating openings, and I'm glad to have him technically as my co-IGL, because he's always giving really good suggestions. If I don't see something, then he sees it for me. He's able to relay that to me. And I'm glad that he was able to do this LAN, and we pulled it off. That's really one of the reasons we ended up winning that game. He ended up creating an opening on a duo that I called, and he basically told me where to place my EMP, and we went off the EMP, and we got a good spot to rotate it.
And then in terms of you as an IGL, obviously everyone talks about the zeros, the sweets, the hackersets. You've been sort of flying a little bit under the radar as an IGL for a while. Do you think that this LAN win now really sort of cements you amongst the very best in Apex?
I think I was always one of the best in Apex, but I think this hasn't cemented me there yet. I feel like this experience is very humbling to me, and I'm glad that I was able to experience it with them too. And I feel like there's always something to work on, and I feel like we haven't passed that barrier of being cemented yet, but I feel like we're very close to getting there.
And one of the things that really strikes me about SSG, your org, is the fan base online, right? I'm always seeing tweets. One of my buddies tweets you literally all the time. He loves it. He has SSG posters everywhere. SSG has some really, really dedicated fans.
Yeah, they do.
Even when they're watching from home, how important is that support? Do you see these things on Twitter during tournaments?
Yes, it's always important. I love the support. I love my fans. Every time if they reach out to me on Instagram, no matter what, I always try to reply to every single one of them. They're the reason I'm here. They're the reason that I want to continue doing this. A lot of people don't really like press, and I'm one of those people. I'm very social. I'm not really as social. But it's just exciting to see that someone actually, cares for me and actually will do anything to actually help me out. And it's actually crazy to see. I've never, besides my family, I've never really experienced that. My wife always does it every day, and it's surreal. It's very surreal.
Phony, congratulations on your ALGS Split 2 playoff win. Congratulations, many more to come.
Yeah.